is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, Stunning Steve Austin and the Extreme Superstar Steve Austin. The Suicide Line.
Man, the tag team scene has been on fire of late here at WWE. And I think we're about to see another hot one.
You'd be hard-pressed to find a better tag team match than we're about to see here.
And their opponents, Goldust and Dustin Rhodes, the family.
Oh, the referee will undoubtedly have his hands full when these two teams collide.
I'd say this team looks like they have what it takes to walk away victorious tonight.
And there's the bell. I have a feeling that action is going to be plenty intense in this one.
So much on the line in this one, and like they say, on any given night, anything can happen in WWE.
That's something I learned early on in my stay here in the WWE.
Yeah, like the night I beat you.
Yeah, absolutely anything can happen in the WWE, even that.
As we watch Steve Austin, let's get your take on him. For nearly 20 years, Goldust has been considered one of the most bizarre, unpredictable, and at times chilling superstars in WWE. No matter what the man behind gold and black face paint does, his goal is that you will never forget the name Goldust.
Yeah, at times, Goldust's behavior was even described as androgynous. You can say that Goldust knows how to push the opponent's buttons. Then he attacks.
Tell the WWE Universe your thoughts on Steve Austin.
Here's somebody who's willing to do just about anything to get to the top. I like it. That's the way it should be. A ton of talent, a ton of ability. Certainly someone to keep an eye on.
The curiosity of Goldust begins with his entrance, which is a combination of the extraordinary and the peculiar. But when the bell rings, the bizarre one will do anything he has to do to get the advantage and pick up the win.
Watch it! Ooh!
Dustin Rhodes has fire in his eyes now.
Oh, you're right, he is on fire.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
And the strike connects. Uh-oh. And there's the Russian leg sweep. No chance of staying upright after that one.
Yeah, flat on your back. You've become accidentally horizontal. Goldust is bizarre and unpredictable, but he's also effective. Goldust has been one of the most successful superstars we've ever had here in WWE. When Goldust is in the ring, anything can happen. You don't believe it? Just ask one of his opponents.
Steve Austin showing some expert prowess here.
He makes the tag.
That was such a hard fall. That could take all the energy right out of you.
I believe you're right, Cole. He may be done.
Of course I'm right.
Look out!
What a slam. This entire building just moved.
Man, you're right. That shook the arena. I'd have to assume that Steve Austin plans on using the stun gun as his finisher. The same move he used while he was in WCW. He makes the tag. Oh, that's one way to make your lunch come back up.
Not today, too fast. Quick thinking to avoid that.
Goldust has fire in his eyes now.
Extra slow getting back to his base here.
Moves like that can upset your opponent more than hurt them. You never know with Steve Austin, King. You may be right. He may go to the stun gun, but I wouldn't be surprised to see him pull a new trick out of his bag.
Well, I'll tell you this, Cole. I know he's been working on a sleeper of late, but I'm not so sure he's ready to unleash it.
With this kind of attack, you have to wonder just how much longer they can compete in this match.
Yeah, I completely agree. The way things are going in there, I'd say not much longer. My gosh, this is a beating. Oh my, what a jawbreaker. It's nearly impossible to deal with this type of power.
And now he's back out on the apron.
Goldust saw that one coming.
Yeah, it's hard getting one past a veteran like Goldust.
Stunning Steve Austin is as talented in the ring as he is arrogant. The native of Hollywood, California will do anything to defeat an opponent and then proceed to boast about the...
Here's the cover. 1, 2.
If you thought Monday Night Raw was exciting last night, just wait until you see what we have scheduled for tonight. If you haven't done it yet, check out WWE.com. You'll find updates and blogs from all your favorite superstars.
Yeah, and don't forget to check us out on Twitter. It's @JerryLawler and @Michael Cole. Right, Michael Cole?
Yeah, that's original.
Austin, this could be bad.
Stunning Steve has been a member of the treacherous faction known as the Dangerous Alliance and proudly exuded his villainous tendencies against the likes of Sting, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, and Scott Steiner, among others. You can't put a price tag on landing that perfect strike, and that nailed him. Dustin Rhodes is locked up.
Yeah, he's in trouble.
Oh, it looks like he's in no man's land. Quick pin attempt here.
You know, Stunning Steve can do it all in that ring, and will take the opportunity to tell you about it. Furthermore, Austin's often led to the ring by one of the biggest jerks in the history of humanity, Paul E. Dangerously.
Well, that's how you slam an opponent down, with authority.
You can bet he felt that.
These competitors will always be looking to unleash their finishing maneuver, and when that happens, the complexion of the match can change in a heartbeat.
You're right about that. The entire match can end in a heartbeat if somebody hits their big move.
No love lost between these two.
There's some serious power right there.
Looking to catch him off guard.
Quick round count.
And this one's set to break loose.
Since his debut in 1995, Goldust has achieved fame, notoriety, and infamy all at once. He's been an Intercontinental Champion. He had the famous backlot brawl at WrestleMania 12 against Rowdy Roddy Piper, and he's held tag team gold, and, hey, the shoulders are down.
There's the switch. Goldust groggy and wide open here. Well, that's what you call guaranteeing your opponent doesn't leave the match.
The shoulders are down. Oh, I remember being in WWE when Goldust debuted, and it's safe to say no one was ready for the Bizarre One. Goldust was definitely ahead of his time, as we saw with the success of the Attitude Era, and the success he still enjoys today.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
We've seen this before.
The Texas pile driver.
Oh, that's not as good as my Tennessee pile driver, but it's devastating.
His partner's being punished, and he's seen it up.
Very impressive.
Cole, what's he got in mind? Is this it?
The stun gun's gonna end it.
I think you're right. It's over.
Now that's a finishing move. This thing might be all over.
And he goes for the cover.
This is it.
Oh, watch out.
And the ref starts to count. Not today, too fast.
Goldust sees the opening. Big move there. Hey, the shoulders are down.
Textbook offense here. He's setting up.
Watch it. Oh, gosh. Hey, what do you want for your last move?
Will he be victorious?
I think this is it. 2, 3. They got it. I can't believe what we saw in that match. I can't believe what we just saw. Highlight after highlight. There was no love lost in that match. And look at the impact in these highlights. We got a couple of highlights here. Let's check them out.
Here are your winners, Goldust and Dustin Rhodes, the family.
You want to talk about a tag team war? We most definitely witnessed just that. This was from bell to bell, a clinic in tag team wrestling. Kudos to everyone.
I love tag team matches, and that was one of the best I've seen in a while.
Let's not overcomplicate things. This business is simple. It's all about wins and losses, and it sure looks to me like somebody has figured that out.
Wow. Just wow. I'm speechless. What